Okay, we're on the way out to get the parachute repacked that Andrew's lent me. This is the start of the video. I'm just coming to Parachutes Australia.
150 metres, turn right.
See the nav man's doing its job as usual, making my life easy, taking the load off me, keeping me relaxed. Will be helping me get the whole way. Okay, so it tells me I'm here. I looked on the internet for them. So somewhere in this street is Parachutes Australia. Number 22 I'm after. Where is it? Number 22, here we go. Parachutes Australia. Sweet. Navman's done its job, which rocks. And go in here and suss everything out and get ready for the State Gliding Championships. Some nice sunflowers. Just in the hay plains here. Nothing really much around. Good old Navman's died. A couple of times it's died. I've had to reset it. I've got about 800 kilometres to go. It's on about 540 since I left Camden. There's a little dust storm. Yeah, baby. Catch a ferry in the middle of the worst of the way, but I've got it. Cruising along. Just coming up to Hay Plains, I think. Somewhere over just out of Mildura. Good old Navman shit itself again. High quality piece of junk. What did I say we're doing? 117, 120, 117. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. The trailer's on the back. I don't know if you can see that in the mirror. Picked up the beautiful glider. Cruising on around the state with it. Yeah, it's a 5 rear shots. There you go. You can see it in the mirror. Beautiful. Bit of a weather update now. It's been raining down there where I've been, so I didn't shoot too much footage, and I've been working hard cleaning up the glider. Plenty of trucks cruising along. Yeah, got my best jeans on. 120, that says 116. I think I'll trust the GPS. Heading towards the murky skies, but it's clearing as we go. And guess what? We're in kangaroo territory. Let's see how close a miss we can have. Oh no. And mallee fowls. Look at them. We're not all bloody got me, alright. G'day, I'm here at this New South Wales State Comps. I'm flying an ASW 2818E that's been given to me by Bernadette and by the Schleicher factory. Today's been called off and just having a bit of a fly. We're up in Temora, New South Wales. It's a town out there, you can see off the wing. I'm currently 2,700 feet above the ground, 3,874 feet according to the GPS above sea level, and just having a fly, still getting used to this glider, but it's an absolutely superb machine. You can see out there on the wing on that side, and I'll give you a view out this side as well towards the sun. As I said, Temora down there below. Having a really good time up here. I've actually won the practice day, and the next day I came fourth. The top speed that I've ever done of 124.74 kilometres per hour. The first day I did 117, that was my best, but my best now is just short of 125. We had a no-fly day yesterday and today. The day before that I actually won the 18 metre and the open class, much to my surprise on that one, at a speed of 119.99 kilometres per hour. That's the first time I've ever won a competition day in my life. And I also won the open class, which was a huge surprise to me. I didn't win it by much, but I still won it, so I'm quite happy that I've taken the time off from work and that I've been fortunate enough to get such a magic aeroplane, and I've really been having a fantastic time. And it's Wednesday today, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's only 3 days of the competition left, and the pressure's on for me to maintain the lead I have. I think I might be running second in open class. I'd like to win that, but 18 metre class is my goal. Other people that are doing really well, Miles Gore-Brown, Lisa Trotter, Hank Hoffman, I think it's Hoffman, sorry, and who else off the top of my head? Paul Matthews is up there with the leaders. They're obviously flying in standard class. Yeah, that's about all I can sort of think of while I'm flying up in the air, other than this thing being an absolutely fantastic machine. I'll just do a quick look out here and just give you a bit of a thrill. Maybe give myself a bit of a thrill. Just check I'm not over a built-up area. 3,000 foot above the ground, and I better secure this camera nice and tight, because as you probably guessed it, I'm about to put the world upside down. Might go for the view out here. No one around. Okay, here we go. I'll pull back on this. Sorry about that, I must have bumped the button during the loop. I'm actually going to try that again. Right into wind this time. Sounds off to the side. And then we'll conclude this after the loop. Okay, pull back we go, and I didn't press the button that time. Will Burner be happy I'm looping his glider and talking on the camera at the same time? Probably. Beautiful aeroplane it is. Give it a bit of a stall turn. Nice and slow. Absolutely wonderful. Anyway, better terminate this conversation and do some flying. But having fun here in Temora. Well, this is Zulu 2, the aircraft that I was flying before. See, it's got a sustainer motor built in the back. Wonderful aeroplane this is. lucky enough to make it, but to fly in the comps, I have to pay a small amount. It'd be the amount I'd normally pay for the other aircraft that I fly. Absolutely amazing aircraft, this. 18 metre wingspan, I have it in the configuration at the moment. You can see here the joint in the wings, where this wing section here actually fits in. And this is an additional piece, the winglet on the end here, you can see it. And on the inside here you can see the turbulators. They turbulate the airflow, and it actually has blow turbulators underneath the aircraft as well, running along the end here. Just a smashing aircraft, and I've had so much fun with it. That's a German registration, that's where the factory is, and basically they sent it out here, and it's off to Golgong after this to be flown to practice. And then I think it's off to New Zealand to its new owner. Lucky guy, but hopefully I'll be lucky enough to get one next year. The air brakes out in the wing here, you can see they're sealed away there. I'll just walk around and pop them. And then the ailerons on the wing here, so roll moment there. Walk back down, and obviously I've got the rudder there. I've got it chocked with the water bottle because of the wind, and we've got the elevator here, so unchock that. See the rudder, the control at the back. We always chop them up in the wind so we don't have them do damage to themselves as they blow around. Hate that to happen. I think I said before, this is Temora. We got a Pukash over there, that's from Canberra Gliding Club, and one of the gliding clubs in Sydney has their DG1000 over here. We have a Ventus, Ross McLean here, he's up to something here. He's sorting out all these problems that he's got with his PDA, making sure it lines up. You sorting out your PDA, Ross?
It's all sorted, mate.
It's all sorted.
It's all done, it all works.
There you go. And you enjoying yourself while you're here? Look at the smile. Need I ask the question? He's just purchased this glider, LS8. See Bravo's registration there. Next to him is another fine aircraft. That's Whiskey Victor Sierra, a Duo Discus. A lovely aircraft. I've had a flight in that as well, out of Narromine. It's based in Narromine. Massey's the guy you can rent that one from. Mark Rowe and Arnie Hartley are currently flying that one. Lima Papa, more commonly known as Lima Little Petunia, sorry. And then we have multiple rounds aircraft here. Bravo India, Romeo Juliet, Ventus. Got plenty of aircraft here, and then we've got a few more here. Charlie X-Ray, Quebec Hotel, Par November Lima, that's Lisa Trotter's glider. Bravo Delta, Hank's glider I think, not sure. And then Golf Oscar over there. And in the background here we got the tugs, lovely Temora airfield. And out here we've got some other gliders on the other side. 50 gliders here in all. And the scorer, there's his lovely LS1. And Kilo Bravo, Go's glider. Take over meet Go in a second and the rest of the crew. One of the tow planes over here, this one belongs to Nick Hunt. And then we have another one just here, that's Piper Pawnee. That one belongs to Bathurst Gliding Club. It's Frank over here, Frank Turner. He's come over to see his new machine. He's come over to brood over it. Lovely machine he's got here for himself. Tell the age of the boys by the price of their toys, they say. And how do you like your new aeroplane?
That's great.
That's all you can say?
We got to take it on a a long task when they set one Friday. I was just
Hopefully a 750.
don't know if it'll be that long for here, but yeah, 750 for myself.
And me as well. Okay, this lever down here, it's the control lever for the lovely engine in the back here. Just going to retract the engine so you can see how that goes in. It's going down, down, down. Too easy. Solar panel on top there, all nice and sealed up. That's it, totally easy operation. ASW 2818E this is. And then just turn the engine controls off. This button here, bang, that's it, done deal. Good night, Josephine. Just go on a bit of a drive round tour. Some more Aero Club in there. Going past all the gliders and stuff. And we got welcome to Temora. This is the other area here. We have an Ash, we have the Bathurst Soaring Club Orion, also made by DG. Around here, these guys rigging their glider, trailer, my Toyota vehicle here, and the glider trailers over there, and all the rest of the gliders are here. The other tie down area, making a total of 50 gliders. On battery here, so I've done this, so I'll go and get my other camera and we'll go on something else for the afternoon. Well, this is where I'm living, that's my certificate I got. Pretty proud of that. I'm in this caravan here, it's a bit of a mess. Piles of clothing, you know, gliding stuff everywhere, towels. $15 per night. Got the computer here, brought it all up to do the job. Now, here we are, the caravan park. It's all pretty luxurious. Got the solid block over there, runways are over there, briefing tent, hangar, even more hangars over here, and then got Team Narromine over there. I'll take you there in a second. Introduce you to everyone. Caravan I'm in, luxurious. Bargain priced. Got me Toyota there. Toyota rocks. See everyone else sets themselves up around here. All the caravans, all the trailers in the distance there. Got more hangars and stuff. A few tents in between. And just behind all the caravans you can see. Got all the gliders. This area there. Beautiful place tomorrow. Here we go, Team Narromine on telly.
Should get another shot.
Go the TV star!
A new lot of start points. They're the same as yesterday, but I thought some people may have discarded their their sheets from yesterday, so if people need to know their start points, come and see me. And the other thing, just a reminder tonight, as I said the other day, be really appreciated if after you've downloaded your loggers, you could vacate the scoring room as quickly as possible. Otherwise it does get very noisy in there, and makes it just a touch harder. So thank you. Bye.
I think we made the right decision.
In the absence of any bottles of wine to give away today, or certificates, because we've had 2 days off, we may have an extended session. However, we don't want to pick on the same people all the time, but those of you who haven't been selected for a generous donation yet, please hurry up and think of a confession, because by the last day, anybody who hasn't confessed to something, fines will be doubled. Okay, the Fairy Queen seems to be waving her wand magically around. Oh dear, the organisation looks like they are copping it today. Armin Kruger. Armin Kruger, have you a confession? See quickly, double if you don't.
I'll think of something.
Gary Stevenson. Jeff. Oh, not yet. Oh. He's just looking. Oh, you have a confession. You're going to confess.
I confess I've been dobbing other people in.
Wombat, did you hear that?
Oh no.
There's a lot of legal wizards over that side, and I thought that I should have a bit of protection while I'm up here. They advised me strongly to read this out to you this morning. This is my disclaimer. Hear ye, know all men and all honouring men by these presents, whereas I, Wendy the Wondrous, also known as Wendy the Witch, and also to those of questionable judgment, known as Wendy the Wicked Witch, in consideration of the abstention of spell casting and from the transmogrification of mortal pilots, no matter how deserving, into toads, leprechauns and wombats, in respect of those that are not already, hereby disclaim and deny any and all liability, whether direct or vicarious, in respect of any alleged slander, libel, defamation, injurious falsehood, misrepresentation, or malicious gossip.
Up to the thing, up to Wendy.
I should have stayed away longer than you.
I am neither a director nor an officer of cumulative interest whatsoever. For that, I shall now get on with my duties, which I enjoy immensely. Gary Stevenson, oh, it's so nice to have you up here. Are you missing something? I think this is a final dinner ticket with your name on it. Wow. And it's going to cost you to get it back.
Thank you.
Okay, what have we got next? Sue, hello. I was told yesterday that you and Norm were having a radio conversation, not very far apart from each other. And the conversation went something like, Sue, I can't hear you. Norm, that's because I'm not saying anything. Jeff King.
They should have had the first.
Here is your best cook. Wonderful cook. The first couple of days...
I wondered, they travel and so no, we don't travel, we go on a trip, because that car is not green, it is citric acid. And right confusion can be seen, because I must have been on a trip thinking that was the car to park behind. And so I admit my confusion on this matter and have paid accordingly.
Thanks, Bill. I'd like Ross McLean to come up here as well, please.
That's fine.
Trevor, before I do the two really nasty ones, would you like to get rid of yours?
Anybody recognise these? They were found on the end fence yesterday, right? I believe that a set of those cost $45. Oh, Phil Lamb, why are you hiding back there? There you are, Phil. Congrats.
Thank you very much, Trev, but you see, the problem is it's a matter of evidence, gentlemen. You know that Tuggy is your best friend. I can see there's a few differences here. Now, I can see the colour of this rope, and I can see the colour of that rope. I can see a set of rings on that end, but there's this set of rings that's just appeared. Tuggies, what do you reckon about that? Looks okay to us. Yep. But okay, but on behalf of Tuggies, we'll put in 30 cents each to the two of them.
How many people come away to a gliding comp having to do their Form 2 before the comp's over? Anybody? Be so silly to do that? Well, don't laugh so much, Bob, because we have two committee members of the Bathurst Club here who sent their tow plane to the comp where the Form 2 had to be done on the tow release before the end of the comp. So, come out, Bob, committee member of Bathurst Club. Not? How much per hour would you think it costs to do the Form 2, on a plane or a tow? How much should they pay per hour? The reason for that is, not only did this Form 2 on the tow release have to be done, but they had to get Ian Barraclough to spend the 2 hours doing it with Tom Gilbert's help. So, pay up, chaps. Arlen and Bob.
Hang on, there is a third Bathurst member here, committee member.
Look, we don't pick on comp directors, do we? We don't pick on comp directors. You can pay for him.
Oh, you've got on. Tim. Tim's your scorer. He's so used to computers that he doesn't own a pen. Not only that, he borrowed little Petunia's pen yesterday and then proceeded to almost back into his tailplane.
He did.
Petunia's pretty upset about that. Yeah.
So am I. Look the mark up here.
Now our two naughty boys. Ross decided to rearrange the wonderful Volvo on the airfield. Not only did he put a scrape down the side of this wonderful Volvo, but when they tried to move the scrape with their hand, they got yellow paint all over their hand. The Volvo needs a complete paint job now. I think this is going to be a lot cheaper for you, Ross. Now, you're wondering why Miles is here. Miles is really mild little fellow that never says boo to anybody, friendly to everybody. Well, he upset the witch yesterday.
Well done, Miles.
Who said that?
We went to Zest's for coffee yesterday afternoon. I went to sit at the pilot's table with Miles and Hank, and Miles said, "You have to go to the crew table." At great expense, I have polished my broomstick today.
Like you bend over.
At very... And I expect to beat him around the course today. Miles, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to look after Pierre all day.
I actually thought I was called up here because I was passing yesterday.
Thanks, Wendy. Right, next item, weather.
Going into the scoring room now.
It's got...
my tuck line anyway.
Absolutely.
Camera team for me.
Had a lot of help, and you've no doubt heard that good help is hard to get. Let me assure you, around the Temora Gliding Club and Temora Aero Club, good help is easy to get, and that's been illustrated, I think, by the people who have contributed over the last week, and of course before then. I always hesitate to name names, but for fear of forgetting somebody, and if I do forget somebody, please, those people forgive me, but both Jeff King and of course Gordon Muir, you've seen working very hard during the week, keeping the, I guess we call them domestics, in order, and they've done a wonderful job. Darryl Connell, Operations Director, Colin Bazzarotti, Safety Officer, both contributed considerably, particularly on the flight line, where you need the additional crucial part of the future of gliding in this country. And what we managed to do this year and next year, we will reap the benefits of in 5 and 10 and 15 years' time. It's really important that we get these young guys into the sport. We encourage them as best we can, and we make sure that a little bit like drug dealers, I guess, we need to give them a bit of a taste of what it's about. And once they're hooked, they'll be with us forever. Okay, so what that means, and the girls, you get the girls in, then you get the guys in, and you get some guys in, and the girls are going, you know what happens after that.
Breeding another generation.
I was really encouraged to hear what Gary was saying about no entry fees for juniors at Horsham Week. I think that's an excellent initiative. I think what I'd like to ask you all to do is to go back to your respective state associations and your clubs and start making noises about how your club can get a core membership of juniors going. What it has to do to get it working. Special entry fees. I'll probably have a big argument with Beryl in April about special GFA fees for juniors, so I'll warn you now. Clubs can do the same. Special deals on aircraft hire. Giving them the aircraft to take to juniors nationals, perhaps. Whatever the clubs can think of to get a dozen or so keen juniors going. I think once you've seen what happens, because I joined the club, the Adelaide University Gliding Club, when I was a junior at 19, which is a long time ago now. It is a great environment in which to fly. These guys have a huge amount of energy, a huge amount of enthusiasm, and they make a day at the gliding field a lot of fun. So take that back to your clubs and associations, and I'll have a good think about what you can do to make these guys want to get into and enjoy our sport as best they can. And like I said, once they're hooked, they'll be with us forever. And he said it to me today. One of the Paul said it to me today. In 10 or 15 years' time, they'll be able to pay more than our aircraft are worth when we're ready to sell them. So that was point number one. Point number two, Paul, I think, has managed to thank everybody. But I think as a pilot here, I think the pilots won't mind if I were to say on behalf of all the pilots, thank you very, very much indeed to Cole and all of the organisers, all of the people that have basically given up a week's holiday and their spare time so that we can come here and fly for the week. I think it's wonderful. It's very, very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, now on to the official duties. We have some trophies to present. The first trophy this evening is the Open Class Champion, and the winner is Paul Mander. I'm just glad they're under the journeys of Open Class. It's been a most enjoyable week. Cole and your team, thank you very much.
a huge job, and I just want to say what a joy it's been catching up with old friends and making a few new ones, and looking forward to seeing you next year.
Okay, next is the 80 metre. Okay, no trophy I'm told, so come on. Who would like to make a trophy, then please do. So, well done.
Go on, Beryl. Give him one of the others. Use that, Beryl. Give him a bottle of
First of all, I want to thank Bernadette for giving me a glider, and Andrew Mainsbridge, who let me parachute and GPS. John Girotti also let me his PDA. I've got it here, John. So I sort of begged, borrowed and steel got here, and somehow the steel I didn't realise I'd done. Someone owns this. And who else do I want to thank? Hank for bringing up Bruce Taylor's Cambridge 303, and Mark Rowan and Beryl for cooking. And I sinned today. I've never heard a glider in 22 years, and that's my punishment. I offered Tom to pay for it, and he said he'd take a beer instead, so if I can donate that to the juniors. And I was putting the glider away, so I'll leave it on that. So I've never heard a glider in 22 years, so I feel bad about it. So thank you.
Thanks, Matt. It's Bernard that you're going to need to buy a few beers for when you find out.
I haven't told him yet.
Thanks very much. This is a very difficult thing to get your hand on. I've tried giving you Jaguar State comps. I mean, there's a lot of good pilots around. I was just lucky enough to fall over the line by a whisker, I think, in my class. It was, to say the least, very, very keenly contested. So thanks to all my fellow competitors. I've got to thank the Temora and Temora Aero Club. The organisation is superb. Friendliest comp I've been to ages. Tote drivers, I did nothing but excellent tows all week. That's fantastic. And I'd like to thank my crew and partner Danielle, and whose influence my head is pretty well together that I can compete at a reasonable level against. Thanks very much.
Congratulations, Tom.
I won't try and do two things at once. Yeah, I'd just like to thank all the organisation, and including Cole and everybody that was involved in the competition, and Temora Aero Club. They did a great job. And I think Cole had some pretty hard decisions to make there on the grid on a couple of days, and I think he needed the support of all the pilots, which he got. And I think that all the decisions were great, and you know, the whole team is fantastic. And I also like to thank Birgit. Hello? I'd like to thank Birgit. When Birgit turns up, my last day is always a ripper.
There's something about 6 and alcohol, isn't it?
Okay, top class champion. Scott Lennon.
Yeah.
Well, I'd just like to thank the organisers again. I don't think they can be thanked enough. They do an awful lot of work for us, and we just enjoy all the flying. I'd like to thank Nick for helping out on many little bits and pieces when I needed a bit of help. Jane for putting up with us invading her house. Unfortunately, she couldn't be with us tonight.
Tom for teaching me most of what I know. I followed him around for several years in the Nationals, and hopefully a little bit of it's rubbed off. And my wife, Sarah, and all my family for supporting me through all the flying. Thanks very much.
Okay, next one. Trophy for the highest speed of any class during the competition. Graham Guthrie. This could not have happened on day one because I got progressively slower as the week went on.
Thank you.
I would like to present another trophy, if you wouldn't mind. This is only a recently
created trophy. It's a recently created trophy. It goes to the pilot who admired my aircraft from below the most times. On this occasion, presented Errol Splitter.